All right, guys, got a little something different today. Um, a two-part, kill two birds with one stone. Hail to DC. I know my memory is so bad. Yeah, she asked me to do a video about my tattoos and what they mean. So I'm gonna do that as I review something that I've never reviewed before. I've done a cocktail. I did a spicy margarita, but I just wanted to. This was kind of was an impulse buy. Went beer shopping recently, and I have been eyeballing this. Um, a lot of people don't like gin. We hear like you see whiskey reviewers mostly. Then you got guys like me. My favorite is tequila. Out of all the spirits, it's the athlete's choice because tequila has agave, it keeps you hydrated. That's why it's an urban legend that tequila is the only spirit that gives you energy. It's not. That's not true. People just believe that because all other spirits dehydrate you faster than real tequila will. But back to gin. I like gin, but only London dry gin. I like Beefeater, Bombay Sapphire. Hendrix is made from cucumbers. This is one of these. This is one of those uppity, bougie, prestigious. This is Gray Whale. This is a Gray Whale, cool bottle. It's perfected with 6 Californian botanicals: juniper, limes, fear tree, sea kelp, mint, and almonds. Just that description kind of just drew me in. They have a long description of the actual gin itself. This is 43%. So this is stronger than your average spirit. So as I taste this and talk about this, I'm gonna talk about my tattoos, what they mean. I'm gonna start with the first one. That is right here. Your first tattoo is usually your dumbest. This was like a neighborhood thing. You know, there's a couple other guys that I ran my block with that have. It's kind of like what these young rappers do, where they have like YSL such and such or ABL such and such. Like they're all part, like ASAP Rocky, and you have ASAP Ferg, and it's like it was kind of like that. You know what I mean? There's an affiliation. Then this is my auntie, her initials. She passed away a while back, so that's her initials, Lena Wallace. Then we've got my pit. My pit, and this is more symbolism. The pit is loyalty. I'm loyal like a pit bull, and I lock on like a pit bull. So that's just all that's all the pit is. Then got my scar, and just don't worry about the scar. That was from when I was in a bad car wreck years ago. We got blazed with smoke on top because I used to smoke weed a lot of weed, a lot of weed. I used to that much weed. Used to smoke a lot of weed. I don't smoke anymore, but I used to, and I got this when I was 17. And at 17, I smoked probably more than I've ever smoked in my life. As in high school, I smoked more than I've ever smoked. As I got older, I got just less and less as I got older. But when I was in high school, oh yeah. Then we're almost out. Just my arms. No, then I went back years later, and I put the chain on my pit, just to like, I don't know. I really don't know what that was. I think it's just for effect, really. That's we're gonna take a little break and okay. All those botanicals I named is what I'm getting. Especially almonds. This is weird, yo. The notes. I'm getting lime, I'm getting almonds. I don't know what fear tree smells like, and I'm not sure what juniper really smells like. And I'm getting the mint. So I'm just getting the three that I know. I don't know much about sea kelp. I'm getting mint, almonds, and lime. See, most gins, the reason why people don't like gin is the same reason why a lot of people don't like tequila. The gin that they had was subpar. And most gins, like Seagram's, it smells like rubbing alcohol. It smells really bad. Same with bad tequila, old tequila. Cheap tequila. And cheap vodkas. Cheap vodkas, they smell like a Smirnoff. It smells like rubbing alcohol. It smells like it tastes. It's disgusting. This smells clean. Cheers. Oh, no burn. Oh, for 43%. So this is like, what, 85, 84 proof? 83, 84 proof? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the other reason for getting this is I've gained some weight. And, well, this, when the summertime comes, I'll lean up. But, by the time March gets here, I'm going to be chilling out on the beers. I'm gonna have a lot of low carb days, so I'm gonna have days I'm just drinking gin on the rocks, or is it like in this case neat? I like that. I like that. Anybody? I know a lot of people don't like gin, but if you like Bombay Sapphire, which is kind of on the same level with all the botanicals, you'd like this. All right, my last tattoo. The Viper. It's just like the dog symbolism. I strike. I go for the kill. I strike, and most of all, I won't mess with you if you don't mess with me. Like, people are terrified of snakes, but snakes are not predators to people. They'll bite you. Normally, if you mess with it, like even the times I've found snakes, I live on a lake. So there might be times where I lift up an old tire or something that was in the backyard, some trash was in the backyard, and I lift it up and snakes scattered. They're trying to get away from me. They don't rush towards me. They're not like a loose dog. A loose dog around here will attack you, especially if he's been homeless. If he hasn't had a home, he'll rush at you. Snakes are not coming for you, but they defend themselves. They defend their territory for sure. So yeah, guys, that's the history of my tattoos, courtesy of Hilda DC. She was the one that wanted me to explain it, and I've never had anybody ask me to explain them. So yeah, and I only have tattoos on my arms, nowhere else. Not bold enough for the face. Almost got a neck tattoo once, but I just was thinking, like, when you're talking to people, that's all they look at. That's all they look at. As they look at you, their eye is gonna keep drifting to your tattoo. So, nah, none on my face, none on my neck. I can wear a suit. That's why I kept it in my arms. So I can wear a suit, and people, every job interview I ever went on, I had long sleeves. So there you have it, guys. And this gin, superb. Cheers.